Hi, I'm Raya, and this is Wondering About Wolves. Today, we're looking at the Wolves women versus Blackburn ladies match review.
Yes, and the dream's over.
Yes.
The couple has come to an end. Blackburn ladies 5,
Yes.
Wolves women 2. But it sounds worse than it was. I think it was a flattering scoreline for Blackburn because Wolves are well in the game, but a couple of free kicks really and a penalty decision.
A soft penalty.
A soft penalty have turned it around. So unfortunate for Wolves women to come out on what looks like a bad scoreline, but really, in fairness, the game's a lot more competitive than the scoreline suggests.
Yes.
We look at the goals first, didn't we? Tell us about the goals.
So first it was 1-0 to Wolves. Miller ran through and scored.
Yeah, and there was a good pass from Palmer there as well.
Yes, by Palmer.
Palmer slotted her in with some really nice vision, great execution of the pass. Miller ran clean through and slotted it away nicely. And Wolves started the game well.
We did.
On the front foot, high tempo, high press, and everything was going great. And you was thinking, blooming hell, they're gonna do another upset here, another major upset, and knock Blackburn out, because the energy that they started the game with was fantastic.
Yeah.
But then, unfortunately, Blackburn equalised.
Yeah, and it was nice quality and skill inside the box, and it was a tidy finish.
Yeah, it was a nice goal. I think the defending could have been better. We was struggling with, I think she was called Maria Edwards, the Blackburn player who was playing on the left wing. And she was cutting in on the right foot, twisting and turning, and the Wolves players were struggling to deal with her. She had good ability, and the goal came from that area of the pitch, with her twisting and turning people inside out. Eventually got tucked away, and then Blackburn were level. And at that point, Blackburn were finding the feet.
Yeah,
they were growing into the game there, and there was asserting a little bit more of the quality, and I'm keeping the ball a bit. And I think that may be to do with the fact that Wolves, the fitness levels ain't as good as the Blackburn girls. You know, the Blackburn girls have been playing all the time. Then at the break,
we had to stop in
we had to stop. And we only train like a couple of times a week. These Blackburn players on professional contracts, full time. There's a difference in fitness levels there.
And then Blackburn took the lead. A shot hit the underside of the bar and then went in. It was unlucky.
Yeah,
it hit the bar and went in.
Yeah, it's one of them again when if it hit the bar and you have a bit of luck, it bounces out or goes over. And I think today Wolves lacked a bit of luck.
We did,
You know, there was instances there when the underside of the bar and in, and a soft penalty. The last goal went off the post in as well, the free kick.
Yeah, so they were lucky.
It's fine margins, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
Fine margins where that can hit the post and come out, that can hit the bar and go out, and the referee don't give a soft penalty.
Blackburn were lucky quite a lot of times.
Blackburn did have luck on their side, and I think that shows when things were hitting the bar, things were hitting the post, they were still going in, they weren't bouncing out.
Then it was 3-1 to Blackburn, and they scrambled the ball in after hitting the bar with a free kick.
Yeah. And at this point, you started to worry for Wolves women, didn't you? You started to think, oh dear, you know, they've gone 3-1 up now, and Wolves' head's going to drop.
Yeah.
And the Wolves women going to let their heads drop and think, that's it. But it didn't happen. It did not happen. All through the game, they kept putting maximum 100% effort in, working and battling all the way through. And then they came back, didn't they, Wolves women then?
Yes.
They went 3-1 down, but they fought their way back.
And then it was 3-2.
Yeah.
And Wolves was starting to get a bit more back into the game.
Yeah, he was fighting our way back into it.
And it was a goalkeeper error, really, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I remember now you said that.
I think it was Walker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That tapped it in after a goalkeeper error.
It was a poor error from the goalkeeper, from the Blackburn goalkeeper, because should have easily just snaffled that up. Let it through a grass, but it led to an easy tapping for Walker. But Wolves then were buoyed by that because they were back in the game at 3-2, and they was thinking, we're back in it.
Yeah,
and you could see that energy pick up, and you could see, we can get back into this. The belief was there, but then unfortunately,
it was 4-2 to
Blackburn scored again.
Scored a penalty.
Yeah.
It was a soft penalty.
It was for me. I want to give it as a penalty.
That,
for me, the player. I think was it a Walker who gave the penalty away? Possibly might have been. Their hands were up like this.
Yeah, it was
trying
shoulder
not to make
to shoulder.
Yeah, there was no pushing, no pulling like this.
No, it was strength.
Wolves had a couple of times in the game where they went down in the box, and they was more of a
yeah.
penalty than the one that was
Cross
given
went
to
down in the box, didn't
Cross
he?
should have had a penalty,
Yeah.
and there's the instances for Wolves that was more of a penalty than the Blackburn penalty. But to me, this was the killer goal.
It was.
Because Wolves had got back into it, they'd fought their way back into it. It was now 3-2.
There was only one goal in it.
Yeah, one goal in it.
Yeah.
You're still alive. But when that penalty was given, I think it took the wind out the sails there, and Blackburn then had that edge in the game, 4-2, the 2-goal leads back. So I think that refereeing decision knocked the wind out of the sails of the Wolves revival.
Then it was 5-2 to Blackburn.
Finally,
it was a long-range free kick
Blimey
and
hell,
went off the post.
It was a cracking long-range shot,
was.
but again, it comes down to that little bit of luck. It's the post and goes in.
Yeah.
I mean, if Wolves had luck on the side today, those things bounce out, you know. But it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be today, but it was still a really good effort from the Wolves players. And like I said previously, I think 5-2 does flatter Blackburn because there was a lot of woodworking going in and a soft penalty in there as well. So Wolves women have got nothing to be ashamed of. It was
Definitely
a really
not.
good fighting, battling performance.
So then for first half, I gave a 7 out of 10. We started well, but Blackburn's fitness, as we've already said, quality brought them into the game.
Yeah,
Really.
if you look at that half and you break it down sort of halfway in the half and look at it like 20 minutes and 25 minutes each way sort of thing. Now, for that first 20 minutes or so, when Wolves had the fitness to match Blackburn, they were on top, they pressed them, they were high up the pitch, the general flow of the game was going towards the Blackburn goal, Wolves took the lead. But then I think that the fitness issues really do come into it with Blackburn being a full-time team, professional contacts, training regularly.
It's a big difference, isn't it?
It's a massive difference, and they're 2 leagues above Wolves.
They are. It's
2 leagues above.
We knew it was going to be a really hard one for Wolves.
And you saw that fitness as the half wore on. The fitness and the quality started to make a difference, and that's why Blackburn went in the lead at half time. But Wolves gave it the maximum, gave it effort, but I just think they just hadn't got the same fitness levels to keep up the performance the way they played in the first 20 minutes. If they could play that way all through the game, which if they had professional contracts and they was training every day of the week, you got more chance of doing that. But they still, gave it a good crack.
Yeah. Then second half I gave a 6. Wolves never stopped giving that full effort, did they?
No, never let their heads drop at all, even when there was 5-2 behind.
But Blackburn just had too much in the locker for Wolves.
Yeah, there was some quality out there. I think they had an international. One of them was a Welsh international, I think. And like I say, I think it was Maria Edwards who played on the left for him. I liked her. She was tricky, and I think Wolves struggled to deal with that. But there was a lot of good individual performances in the Wolves ranks.
There was, definitely.
What did you give it overall before I start naming players here?
I got 6 overall. All Wolves fans will definitely be very proud of the Wolves women. It's been an amazing journey for them, and to come this far is brilliant.
Excellent. And of course, some upsets. Some games we didn't expect it to be Forest. No. They did it.
Yes.
We didn't expect it to be Watford. They did it.
Yeah.
And then here we am today, thinking they're not going to beat Blackburn, 2 leagues above. And they gave us belief. After our first 20 minutes or so, you thought, they're going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again. They gave us that hope, they gave us that belief, but unfortunately it was taken away by a little bit of luck, a little bit of fitness, a little bit of quality, and a soft penalty decision. You had all that together, and I think that's been the downfall of the Wolves women today. But to name a few players, I thought the Cross twins again were really good. Walker, George, Palmer who had to go off, and I think that affected us as well, losing Palmer, because she's a focal point who can keep it, link it, and she puts some nice balls through for people to get onto. So, but overall, a positive day where we don't want to seem down on anything, because you've got to be so proud of the Wolves women for coming this far and giving it their all, and even playing up against Blackburn at 2 leagues above. They give them a right good game, and 5-2 isn't a true reflection of how Wolves did in that game.
Yeah, and it's like when I'm older, I want to play for Wolves women, and it's just given me even more inspiration to see how well they're doing, and I want to be in the RTC team for Wolves women. And I mean, it's just given me so much inspiration, and just such a great team.
Yeah, seeing watching them there on telly, it gives you that belief and hope that one day maybe
you can just see them
there.
flying through the tables.
Hopefully the promotion gets confirmed. And they can go
they're
up.
way too good for the league they're in.
They're too good for the league they're in. So hopefully the promotion gets confirmed, and then next season when it starts, the media coverage and the fan support, we can be there to support them on it and see them rise through the leagues.
Yes.